SpaceX's Elon Musk gives us an end-of-the-world warning, and obviously he wants people to be able to get off the Earth in order to help humanity survive in an impact or catastrophic event. SpaceX founder Elon Musk once again reiterated his long-term goal of getting humanity off the planet within the next 5 to 10 years. Musk stated that he wanted to make sure humanity is able to leave the planet before, quote, Earth gets too hot for life in about 500 million years, end quote. He's the richest man in the world with a net worth of upwards of $270 billion. He's made it his mission to make humanity a multiplanetary species through a colony on Mars. He believes that SpaceX will be able to send a crewed flight to Mars in the year 2026. And while speaking on the Lex Friedman podcast, he remarked that the window is now open for humans to leave planet Earth. The billionaire founded SpaceX and is building the Starship rocket that will be able to take humanity to Mars. Through its Starship project, he hopes to colonize the hostile red planet. As we know, life can't survive there unless there's dramatic things that would help humanity survive, and construct cities among its craters by the year 2050, he says. His project has already seen SpaceX secure a multi-million-dollar contract with NASA, and Elon Musk's aerospace company is aimed to launch crewed missions to Mars as early as 2024. We know that China is one of the videos before this one. China aims to have established a space station at the south pole of the moon by the year 2025. Obviously, it is a space race. It's a space race as to who will claim territory on the moon, a space race as to who will have the higher, superior technology to control space around Earth. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Now, according to SpaceX's user guide for Starships, to fulfill the company's ambitions, they will need to build up to 100 rockets every single year. Each one will be capable of housing 100 crew members and boasting of private cabins, large common areas, centralized storage, solar storm heaters, and viewing gallery as well. SpaceX began testing its Starship prototypes January 2020, and the company is also building a 70-meter or 220-foot super heavy booster that will be fully reusable and capable of supporting regular rocket launches from Earth. And together, the 2-stage rocket will be 120 meters. That's 300 feet something tall, and will reportedly be the world's most powerful launch vehicle ever developed. Elon Musk has explained how the next logical step for humanity's development in space is a permanent base on the moon and also a city on Mars. Now, earlier this year, he said the space industry should consider the next step beyond space missions. Unfortunately, this week, SpaceX faced some obstacles ahead of its first test launch after the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, pushed back the release of an environmental assessment of the proposed Starship orbital test in Boca Chica, Texas. The FAA declared that the report would only be completed by February 22nd of this year, 2022, which means that the test launch will not be able to occur until March next year. When asked about landing a colony on Mars, Musk told Friedman, best case is about 5 years, worst case 10 years. The massive 160-foot rocket is still in its prototype stage. That means that it may be a while before we can leave this planet and move on to Mars. This is by Anthony Ashkenazi Express UK. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.